welcome to Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and we're here again to do another final pour episode. If you're new to the channel, hello and welcome. All my returning channels, you know what it is. It's always good to see you. Come on in, let's get this going. So what is a final pour episode? Well, part one, where I get it home, off the rip, have a first pour and share their first impressions with you. Second part, we get halfway through. I give this whiskey in the bottle enough space and time to open up, see if the characteristics change, for better, for worse. Then we move on. Part 3 is where we're at today. Final pour, or 2. I think it might be just a little bit more than a pour. But we're going to find out whether this final last pour amount in the bottle is any better or worse than the middle part, or up here at the top when off the rip. So let's go ahead and get into this Label 5 Premium Reserve blended Scotch whiskey. Now, I think the reserve part may be just facetious. You know what? Let's put this sucker to bed today. All right. So just in case you wanted to see the bottle again, it is a 40%. It is 700 milliliter. Thank God it wasn't an extra 50 milliliters I have to get through. Fully matured in oak cask. Doesn't say American or European. It is done in Scotland. Aged 12 years. Nothing really to see on the back there. Basic bare minimum legal requirements, I suppose. It does retain such a beautiful color. It is really nice. I think that was an amber, like a burnt amber. Very nice color. That is probably going to be the only thing left on this besides that it's gone. It's very dull, muted. Now, pretty much all the best nosing characters have done left this bottle. I'm glad to be leaving this one behind too. It's very muted, very, I want to say, like, I could definitely smell more of that oak characters coming out, like the wood chips, sawdust maybe. So it's not absolutely horrible. It's not like I'd sniff it and be like, no, I'm not drinking that. You can see that we do got some, well, yeah, you got some pretty good viscosity still remaining in this whiskey. Now let's see how that transfers on the tongue. Viscosity transfers very well. That's probably going to be the shining part of this whole whiskey. You get that squeakiness on the teeth and the gums and the tongue. Some squeakiness. So it does carry that viscosity. It does retain quite a bit of it as well. So upon the palate, let's get a little deeper. Not a lot going on here. Seen better days. Seen better days. There is that slight bit of sweetness, but it quickly kind of turns to like a sickly sweet kind of muted. There's a little bit of numbness, like it, so it still has that little bit of that power. And I think it transfers well because of that viscosity still kind of holding up. So the nose all but muted. Most of its strength and characters have gone. The palate has turned down quite a bit notch. It's fallen very flat, but it still has some good viscosity. And the effects have now come, and that's basically what we're getting. We're just getting that sort of tingly, a little bit of numbness. This all intensity is probably barely pushing a 2 on that 5 scale. I guess we'll go ahead and get this finished and do it over with. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely going to pin it as the viscosity, maintaining its viscosity throughout this whole entire review process. Sorry, that viscosity is going to be probably the shining point on this. The finish most of the characteristics and the flavors and whatnot have all but gone. The only thing left is the effects. It's got good viscosity, so it does coat the mouth well. You do get a little bit of tingliness. I have a little bit of tingliness in the gums, lips, the tongue, top of the tongue, a little bit on the sides and the jowls. Like, it really coats well in the mouth. But now that everything else has been removed, all that's left is the effects, is how it's going to affect your mouth. Now that's all this is just a basic finish. It has a better finish than a lot of better rated scotch, as Mr. Randy has done, but that's all that it has. It's a finish with no flavor, with no personality. It's just tingly and a little warmth on the back. It'll probably give me acid reflux in about 20 minutes. Well, thanks for joining me as I suffered through this. I hope you didn't suffer much as well. But let us know what you think in the comments. Whatever you want to put in the comments, I'd love to hear them, and I'd love to reply to them. And as always, thanks for stopping by here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. Have a good one.